Good, guys? Trade recap. I took two trades today. One is going to be a RB play, and the second was a inverse. So coming into the charts today, what did I want to see happen? Right, I wanted this 1 hour unfilled to be tapped into before we, push back down. My bias was bearish, right? However, I really wanted to test this RB. RBs, rejection blocks, have been something I've been playing around with a lot, and I felt like this was the perfect opportunity to try this. So I marked out this 1 hour RB, and I expected price to kind of react off this. Um, and as market opens, right? Let's go on the 1 minute. What do we do? Right, we have this like chop, right, and we don't have an inversion, right? But when we get this inversion is when I took my entry. And a lot of people were, I mean, I feel like the argument would have been you didn't wait for the CE of the RB to be tapped into. And the reason I didn't wait for that is because on ES, we had swept into it, tapping the CE of it beautifully, and then also getting an inverse. I know it was a little bit later, but I took my entry at 646, kind of the same place. I expected, honestly, price to just run from this point, but we had another mini little, I don't know, stop hunt. I put my stop down here actually for right here for a quick 1 to 1, and we'll see what happens, right? I was stressing a little bit right here. I was stressing. I was like literally like $800 in drawdown. I was like, fuck, like this probably isn't playing out. But fortunately, it plays out for a quick 1 to 1. And now I'm essentially playing ping pong with Nasdaq, right? I honestly scaled down because I already had taken a trade. I rarely do take more than one trade a day, but today the conditions were looking nice. And what was I kind of waiting for, right? Now we had tapped into this 1 hour, and I expected price to push down. And I was waiting for an inversion. I know a couple people actually took this 30-second, and I'll kind of explain why this is invalid, right? Okay, I was just there the whole time. I'll kind of explain why this is invalid. It's invalid because there's a lack of logic. After tapping a high time PD rate, do you really think the first 30-second, no stop hunt, no structure built, no nothing, the first 30-second is going to take us lower, right? And what ends up happening? You just instantly get stop rated. I actually was waiting for this 3 minute. I'll kind of show you guys this 3 minute gap. Right, this 3 minute gap to be closed, and I wanted a healthy close if I was going to enter right here. And what do we end up getting? We end up getting a can. It did close, right, but the wick was just bigger than the body, right? And I didn't like that at all. I had lower conviction, so I kind of decided to wait. And I think my opportunity comes in. I took the 1 minute. Awesome. And this was the play I wanted to see, right? Kind of ruined it, but this was the play I wanted to see. I entered off this candle right here, right? We have strong inverse candles. I don't expect price to be traded back into. It's 712 or 10, 20, 10, 12 for East Coast. And yeah, I just expected price to run to my TP. And what ends up happening, I literally hit TP on my first candle. Honestly, I think if I didn't take that RB play, I would have held to Asia lows because that was my DOL. I know NQ already had taken at this point, but my conviction was pretty strong. Ends up playing out all the way. But yeah, I just wanted my piece of the pie. Super solid day. I wish price would be like this every day. But yeah, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. And I appreciate you guys for watching.